What's going on, guys? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar. Boy, today we got a good one. See, I got a buddy named Jack that lives in my neighborhood, and he just happens to own a real Gibson SG. But he don't really play, he just collects. So it's just sitting around collecting dust. He asked me that I want to come over and grab it, and bam, I already got this guy. Because Jack does not like to be on camera. But we need to throw this guy up on the table, goof around with it a little bit, don't we? So that's gonna be enough flip-flapping. Let's make it happen.
She is a pretty little thing, ain't she? But it's got some gunk on the fretboard. Clean all that up. I just love that color. Now it's got some really grody strings on it, so it doesn't play really well. Because old Jack, he don't play very much, of course. He's just a collector. Crying shames things like this just sit around guys collecting them. I just hope after I get done with it, it plays as good as it looks. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. That fake one, man, that guy played so awesome. And he had killer sustain. Some of you guys even commented about the sustain. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but he's got a little ding right there. Look at how high that pickup is sticking up out of this guitar. It's maxed all the way out. And that's why I hate the neck being angled off the body. Because then you're also forced to do this bent headstock. Man, I love those knobs, but I forget what they're called. I'm sure some of you guys know. Alright, let's get this baby cleaned up and jam on it. She's surely dusty. Alright, let's check this guy out. Well, look at there, Gibson don't have no marking either. Got a little pitting though. We'll clean that up. Definitely old Gibson bridge. Now a lot of you guys got mad I didn't take the truss rod cover off the fake Gibson. I ain't here to piss nobody off. Let's make sure we take it off this one. Let's see what's under this little booger. Yep, just what we was expecting. Now from this angle, you can really see the crud on that fretboard, can't you? Look at that. Alright, let's see how level the neck is. I'm going to say that's just about perfect right there, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm checking out the frets on this thing. And they're all flat. They're really tiny frets too. They got a little pitting in them here and there. So you know what that means, don't you? That means I gotta crown them up. Now you notice I'm not taping the fretboard off and all that. It's because my motions are practice. If you do this a lot, yours will be too. These first two are really pitted. See, I was using the tip of the file to get that pitting out. You can see the little bit of metal there beside it. It's just an easy way to do it without having to level the frets. Alright, let's polish these guys back up. I'm so used to working on stainless steel. These are so easy to work on. I'll do a little more down here because the frets are more concentrated. You notice I'm using the eraser going both ways, right? I'm going this way and this way. But I'll finish it up this way. Yeah, I'm going to deal with this crap on the fretboard, but I'm not going to do it in the most traditional way you've seen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this straight razor and I'm going to scrape the fretboard like this with it.
I'm not going to take a whole lot of material off. I'm not going to hurt the fretboard any. I'm just going to give it a new facelift. Now that's brand new wood there. I didn't take very much off, but you can clearly see a big difference. Now let's do the whole thing. Got to be real careful in this area. I don't want to scratch nothing up I'm not supposed to. Don't worry about the inlays. It'll clean that right off too. Nice, clean fretboard, huh? Just give them a good wiping off. Nothing major. We're just going to use a tiny bit of water to clean this off. Really good to get all the crap off. Wow, it was mucky, wasn't it? Yeah, you gotta clean the old truss rod cover too, don't you? Be careful not to tighten those too much, or you will crack that plastic. Good as new. Just gonna put a little lemon seed oil on here. Just a little bit. Don't go crazy with it. Now I'm going to rub it in there real good. Yeah, that's looking way better, fellas. All right, let's take this pick guard off. You gotta move the bridge to get to that last one. All right, let's pop him off. And in case you've ever wondered, that's what should be on your Gibson pickups. Should say Gibson USA on it, just like that. Nice braided stainless steel wiring. It's a little dirty here too. We'll wipe him on off. This is just totally insane for me to see this right here. They did not stain the wood here. Do you see that? They didn't stain it. For whatever reason, they decided not to stain that. And then here's another thing that's crazy to me. You see all that air in between that joint? Crazy. Now hang on just a dang minute. What's going on with all these expensive guitars hiding all this finished stuff up underneath these pick guards? Shame on you.
All right, let's pop it back on. Cover up that ugly right there. Now I'm going to use a little metal polish to try to clean up this bridge right here. It's got some pitting and stuff on it. That's the good stuff, ain't it, y'all? See that bad boy starting to shine? The thing is that I got to this before it got too bad. That bad boy's like brand new now, ain't it? Got rid of all that pitting. Now it's also pitted a little bit on these bridge posts, so let's clean them off. Just a little dab. Look at there, got those guys nice and clean too. Last but not least, the control cavity. All right, let's see what's in here. There you go. Typical Gibson stuff, correct guys? Yep, all stock Gibson stuff. Let's get it back together and jam this guy out.
Man, look at this thing. It's beautiful, ain't it? I've always loved the way these guitars looked. Angus Young is one of my favorite guitar players. Now, I might not like the way the bridge is, and I might not like the way the neck angles away from the body, and the angled headstock. But boy, I love Gibson's pickups. Alright, that's enough already. This guy jams. Sure does look a whole lot better now too. Now if you're not subscribed, you better hit that button because I got some really cool guitars coming up you don't want to miss. And I really appreciate you watching, but until next time, don't you touch my Scar guitar.